Excel is a company from Hidalgo that has been producing silver jewelries since 206. It offers originals, elegance, and affordable pieces. And the company seeks high quality materials and labor to increase sales and reduce costs. It maintains steady production, including personalized designs. The company is interested in exporting and has analyzed factors such as culture, economy, competition, packaging, transportation, and payment methods. Its target market is the final consumer, reached through physical stores and its only shop. Product catalog. And the first piece is called Luna Creciente. After Lunas Gemelas, Astridia, Eclipse, Iris, Galaxia, Lágrima de Luna, Andrómeda, Constelación, Ojo de Luna, Celestia y Luna Sur. The majority of these pieces feature zirconia as well as silver. SWOT analysis. Street straw generally making traditional supported by new design and manufacturing technologies, adaptation to urban and sport fashion. Usually is linked to consumers' self-expression, having a showroom that allows customers to see and touch the products. Weaknesses: limited international presence through active some countries, low professionalization in managing techniques, high general cost, competition, fluctuation in raw material costs. Opportunities: wide market growth potential, marketing and commercialization techniques through social media, strategies to hate projects assertively, only presents, collaboration with designs, personalization, product line expansion, affordable price. Traits: consumer inclination toward alternative products, socioeconomic crisis and rising metal price, pressure from imported products, material cost, economic downturn, trends, fashion change.
Continuing with the presentation, we have the tariff classification in Mexico. This tariff belongs to the TUALAO. It's called in Spanish Ley de Impuestos Generales a la Importación y Exportación. The tariff is contained as Section 14 called natural or cultural pearls, precious or semi-precious stones, precious metals, metals clad with precious metal, and articles thereof, imitation jewelry, coin, and the only chapter is the chapter 71. And it's called like this section, but the subchapter is number 3. This subchapter is called jewelry, goldsmith, and silversmith wares and other articles. The tariff item is 7113, articles of jewelry and parts thereof of precious metal or metal clad with precious metal. The tariff item is 7113.11 of silver, whether or not plated or clad with other. After the tariff fraction is 7113.11.99 called orders. Finally, at the NICO, and the tariff classification complete is 7113.11.99.00. Next, we have the tariff classification in Germany. are the same as Mexico, but the only thing that changed is the tariff classification instead of in this case is 7113.11.99 and is 7113.11.00 and Nico in the Union Europe isn't exist, but the complete tariff classification is 7113.11.00.00. And that's it all for the tariff classification.
I will talk to you about the international market analysis. To begin, we will identify Germany as a target market since the company already has a branch in Munich and an established commercial relationship with the gallery store in Frankfurt am Main. As a second step, we will conduct a competitor analysis where we observe existing competitors such as international luxury brands, European and national brands, large jewelry chains and department stores, small businesses or designers, and online retails like e-commerce. In the third step, market size and development analysis, we find that the jewelry market in Germany is significant and stable, as it is one of the main markets for silver product consumption. We also observe a growing interest in sustainable and personalized jewelry. The fourth step, market segmentation analysis, discusses price levels where luxury consumers are willing to pay more for exclusive and high end pieces. The mid range segment will look for quality and designs and reasonable prices. And in the economic segment, price will be prioritized. By occasions, consumers prefer daily use, special events, or gifts. In terms of styles, they prefer classic and timeless, modern and minimalism, or unique and artisanal designs. Now, in the fifth step, environment analysis, we note that Germany and the European Union have a favorable business environment. Additionally, German consumers value quality, durability, functionality, and craftsmanship, and tend to be more conservative in their jewelry taste. The sixth step, demand analysis, discusses needs, preferences, and purchasing behaviors as Germany seeks high quality silver jewelry, often with timeless and functional designs. There is a growing demand for supply chain transparency and for products that are socially and environmentally responsible. The next step, supply analysis, discusses the availability of similar products and services. We observe that the German market is saturated with a wide variety of jewelers, from mass brands to niche designers, offering everything from custom jewelry to fine jewelry. As the eighth step, potentially analysis, we will focus on growth potential and profitability or target market Germany. is a high potential market for Germany due to its large population and high purchasing power, and profitability will depend on Excel's ability to differentiate itself from others. The ninth and final step, risk analysis, discusses that there are always risks of change in trade policies or import export taxes. We may also face legal risk if we do not comply with European Union and German regulations. Likewise, there are competitive risks, making it difficult for us to gain market share or maintain competitive prices. Now I will talk to you about the target country market study, Germany. Regarding the political environment, there is a favorable relationship between Mexico and Germany thanks to Mexico European Union Free Trade Agreement. This agreement facilitates investment and trade by reducing or eliminating tariff and seeking conversion of norms on regulations. There are also regulations on non-tariff barriers, safety, quality, labeling, environment, intellectual property, and tariff barriers reflecting an established regulatory environment. In the economic environment, we observe that Germany is an attractive market for the export of silver jewelry due to its high sales volume in silver, especially in cities like Munich. The Mexico European Union Free Trade Agreement also provides economic benefit by facilitating trade and reducing tariff costs, which enhances investment opportunities and market diversification for Mexican products in Germany. In the commercial environment, the agreement seeks to diversify foreign trade, expand investment opportunities, eliminate or reduce tariffs, and facilitate the convergence of norms. Finally, in the social environment, the study considers culture and preferences as key factor, which implies the need to adapt the product and marketing strategy to local taste. Finally, I will present the tariff and taxes in the target market, Germany. Note: with the product's tariff heading, you can consult the tax or your products for free at the National Foreign Trade Information Service. It's nice. Thanks to free trade agreements with Europe like the TLCUEM, Mexico European Union Free Trade Agreement. Mexico received benefit for transporting products to Germany. Among these benefits are market access. It eliminates or reduces tariff on a wide range of products, facilitating the access of Mexican products to the European market and vice versa. Market diversifications. helps Mexico diversify its export markets, reducing dependence on the United States as its main trading partner. Norms and regulations facilitate the convergence of norms and regulations, simplifying processes and reducing costs for companies. And finally, trade in services opens the services markets, allowing companies from both sides to offer their services in sectors such as finance, telecommunications, and transport. So, having explained this, we can say that thanks to the Mexico European Union treaty, which includes Germany, tariffs are not applied and the rate is 0%. In Germany, there is a 19% VAT value added tax that must be paid as it is the destination country's value added tax, but due to the treaty, we will not pay a AGI general import tax. Thanks to the Mexican European Union TLCUM treaty, which includes Germany, for these reasons, tariffs are not applied and the rate is 0%. In Germany, there is a 19% VAT value added tax that must be paid at the destination country's value added tax, but due to the treaty, we will not to pay e.g. general import tax.
Finally, we have the regulation and restriction and tariff in Mexico are the following. The first is the compliance with the NOM 033 SCFI 1994 about jewelry or articles made in gold, silver, platinum, or palladium, and the laboratory test. In Germany, the restrictions are the rich rules about cadmium, lead, and nickel, the number EORI for identify commercial operators, present the declaration of import, and finally achieve with the regulation of products of the UA. Next, with the certification to export and import in Mexico and Germany. In Mexico, the certifications are: one is the certification of silver 925 and silver 950. This certification is dispatched by the Consejo Regulador de Plata in Mexico, specifically in Taxco. Also, we'll need the certification of origin, measurement of punch, and laboratory certification. And on the other hand, in Germany, we need the REACH certificate. That means registration, evaluation, authorization, and restriction of chemicals. This certificate evaluates the content of cadmium, lead, and nickel. Also, we need the certificate of origins, measurements of punch, laboratory test or laboratory certification, and the CITES certificate. This certificate is in case of the pieces of some jewels has been made with animal parts like marfil or mother pearl.
Reisten remain in the destination country. In the international, the sales control in the sales. The seller is the brat in the office registered with the correct authority. The house, the brat added to respect the use the brat in the right, in the mouse, in the country. It's made in the Excel in the registered in the brat. It's important in the project in the German. And all copied in the voice used from others. In the new tariff various bar its house companies must update the law in the intellectual project. That daily use recent brands dating the parts to avoid the problems in the European Union. Excel push attention in the no use in the packet. This is very important in the to show go quality in the professional in the pack. The packet is about the packing display in America company. The box in the made the plastic in the well display step. The color in the display blue and the it's the custom logo in the Excel. Logiste in the permanent Excel. Excel one the permanent logis. This the part in the chart of fish inventory control. And the change what in the part in the house in the boy. The house in the shop money the stops. The house frozen from printing, tracing, packing in the packet in the products. Next, transport in the delivery. Excel use the international channels. Direct it's the now study and the only stop. Shipping in the office in the Pachuca, in the store in the inventory, in the distribution the Mexico City International. Excel use to the special channels. Difference. Direct it's the now study and the only stop. Constant imagine in the man cargo logistic servants in the Mexico. In the store stock and the Galareta in the distribution in the Germany. In Germany, Excel use to intelligent channels. Direct it's the now study and the only constant stop verification in the Germany.
Excel applies four types of market segmentation to understand and reach its customers. Geographic segmentation focuses on high-end department stores in Mexico like Liverpool and Palacio de Hierro. In Germany, the brand targets luxury boutiques and well-known stores in Munich. Excel is also exploring opportunities in Asia, such as through the International Convention Center Kobe in Japan. Demographic segmentation shows that most customers are women between 25 and 54 years old, with a medium to high income. Younger women prefer trendy pieces, with older customers buy more classic designs. Psychographic segmentation targets people who value originality, ethical sourcing, and emotional meaning in jewelry. Behavioral segmentation reveals that in jewelry is often bought for emotional reasons, like gifts or special events. Although online shopping is growing, physical stores are still preferred, especially in Germany. Each shell has room to grow in both Mexico and Germany. In Germany, the brand could expand into more stores like Galleria or luxury boutiques located in busy urban areas such as Munich. In Mexico, beyond Liverpool and Palacio de Hierro, Ixchel could enter stores like Sears, Sambors, and even airport shops, where customers match the brand's profile. Mexico is a strong producer of silver, especially in states like Zacatecas, Chihuahua, and Durango. Hidalgo ranks ninth, with K-silver towns such as Simapán Molango and Pachuca. These areas are part of the Silver Route, which includes Real del Monte and Mineral del Chico, places known for jewelry craftsmanship. Eggshell competes with local brands like Cuarzos y Plata, La Nove y Bella Plata, and Charola de Plata, which are also based in the region.
Standard model. First we have many parents who are strategic suppliers of convincing and cosmetic customization. Our veloz presentation in home conversation production, our target market is the open middle class. People aged say 15 and 16 and women. Our men resort of physical sales, electronic device, social media, and software. Our children of physical stuff, online stories, trained party sales. Department storage and content marketing. The cost structures consist of materials, manufacturing, design, and developed domain, distribution, rental, and leasing. Finally, our revenue streaming includes the sale of jewelry, personal service, and experiential marketing. It shall look for the comic imitation and promotion by means of fair art. Exposition de Fire Not Shentan, Minuk, Fair International of Jewelry where the objective is to submit and broader know. Joya, Chamber Hoover Región Jalisco, where objective is national recognition. And finally, international compensation storing cost. And distribution of jewelry, this objective is the election that compensates the continent. It is considered that the country uses tax for exporting. Third huge, very huge, you share the amount of story. Politics, population, market behavior of, comes titles, outline, supply, export tax, supply.